Hello again. Welcome back to my office for another report from the Capitol. I want to follow up today on some legislation that I had discussed earlier in the session that we passed last night and today passed on final reading here in the House of Representatives, and that deals with Homeland Security, specifically border security. I and others have worked very hard on some legislation that would provide close to $100 million or over $100 million to help local law enforcement officers on the border help us keep our community safer and help us deal with the issues of drug trade, the drug trade that we have on the border, and just to keep our community safe, period. Something else that is in this bill, House Bill 13, that I think is very important is something that I had worked on when we found out that Governor Perry had begun establishing a large database called the Texas Database Exchange, which included over 3 million names by now and millions of pieces of information, private information, and personal information on Texans. I felt that we should move it out of the governor's office because it was political, put it into the Department of Public Safety, and which is a law enforcement agency, and this legislation also does that. The author of the bill accepted the wording and the legislation that I had proposed, put it into this bill, and now it'll pass on to the Senate. My hope is that the Senate will pass this, that we'll be able to move that database into the Department of Public Safety. We'll be able to establish $100 million that we can get to local law enforcement officers on the border, because local law enforcement are the first responders most of the time when you have crime to deal with on the border. So thank you again for dropping by. I hope you find this interesting. It is important. It is something that I think will be good, not just for the border, but for the entire state of Texas. We'll be talking some more. There's a lot going on. Thank you for dropping by. And as always, if you have any ideas or questions, give us a call, send me an email, or write a letter. Thank you.